Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Protect his timber quite a bit. I think Tavo plays a really good timber. Yeah.
Oh my lord! Bowie knows what he's talking about. Jeez Louise, calls it Tibu on the anti-mate.
And I feel like Tiny is really a hero that relies a lot on that early farm, getting that early echo, so that you can get the shard at minute 15. Oh, KJ.
KJ, that should be first blood. Nice avalanche, but it's gonna be first blood for Blake regardless. HFN is now in a little bit of a pickle. Yeah, these Eidolons do no damage to this.
Move forward. Oh, they're gonna send a lot of heroes here.
In. HFN is already dead though, but they should lose Draken in the process. Blake is just gonna go for the straight TP. Goodbye. And it will be a 1-for-1 trade. But, you know, a rotation came through from King RT.
He will have a nice
that stack
time as anti-mage.
Biggie
bottom.
and Jimmy Koff are taking a quad stack while bottom lane in the meantime KJ dies again, but a little bit of a fight coming out. Catch on to Miggy. The Mars is in trouble. 4DR zips forward, gets the kill, and the creeps, at least the camp gets defended. No excuses here. We're not gonna give him like, they're playing with 80 ping.
He's the worst player I've ever seen. What a terrible play. How dare he even show up to Division 2? Okay. Phantasm, 4DR, has a lot of mana.
Chase onto Draken. They will be able to take him down in a second. In the meantime, Blake quickly gets away, jumps towards Miggy. They did find again the KJ. Massive nuisance. Blake on the IO is 4-0. All the kills that Dreamers have are on the IO. Of all the heroes in the game.
Oh, smoke breaks. No, we jinx him. He does that for neutral though. But yeah.
Well, that at the very least is okay-ish.
Just one that HFN is farming. There were a lot of stacks. Bottom though.
Tavo
Javito
is still not dead. Zip comes in, going in for Blake. Can he get the kill? There is a mech. He does blow him up. 2 supports taken out, and 40R just needs to run away. They don't have a way to catch up, and wars are at the top.
Well, they're going for an aggressive move here. They... Ooh, what? KJ just blinks forward. So he tanks this gank without knowing he was gonna tank this gank. That's, you know, prime position 5 play right there.
They're unstoppable.
Playing a dangerous game. So is Tavo going in for Draken. Blake, can he get him healed up and out previously at the high ground as well? I just saw him standing still, and I was like,
there for no reason. Okay, maybe I'm actually going old. I was so confused. But yeah, sorry. There's no blink, no storm. Zip in.
I mean, who cares if you need blink if you've got Storm who completely holds them together every single time, and you can
Mars blink or even the eye or relocate aggressively.
I mean, CK also didn't go for the item that you wanted to see. They're trying to go for HFN top lane. He has 3k HP. Is pretty tanky. Can they get the damage in enough? It's close. It's close. Tavo's here. HFN Shadowblade. Bye. And that means they are severely lacking in damage in that situation. They just tried to TP out. Miggy relocated them from Blake, but he is not going to be able to save Miggy. And probably is going to lose his life immediately afterwards as well. So
better late game on the side of Wolf. Jesus Christ, the Weaver just explodes to Tavo's burst damage. But yeah, as I was saying, I feel like their late game is so good that they're in no rush whatsoever. They're just winning in the timing that Dreamer is supposed to be stronger. Well, that's very disheartening to see, even though the laning state, anything else, honestly.
Big Zip, Jimmy Koff, Weaver trying to cut the mid creep wave, and 4DR smells it, sees it.
That would probably be the Mars. Not really a Mars item per se, but it's just so good for Tiny. Oh,
going for Tavo, but there's the weird mechanic with the Reality Rift. Can he get away? Mana Void. His mana is now drained. The stun comes out, flying from miles away. They get the control, and that is Tavo losing his life, and that is also Tavo's, if I'm not mistaken, first death of the game as well.
Tiny is like weird. It's like Tiny actually gets a lot of physical damage now, and he forces towers really well, so they might just be able to force towers. But Wolf Team, they threw a couple of games just like going a little bit too hard in finishing the games early. So we'll see what happens.
Juven has a moon shard. Oh, he's get a quick wave pushed in. Tibu needs to get back. He's going for the Ags on Anti-Mage. Nice cutting of the tree there, but he's in trouble. Black Hole comes out. Blake trying to heal him up, and he can't keep him alive. Relocate also not going to be able to be useful. There's no buyback available onto Tibu, and I guess that's GG.
Just gave way too much free space for Tiny. Like if you actually solo farm, you let AM and Tiny farming by themselves, the Tiny team is always going to be happier. So let's go. They will
Last
jump
hurrah.
and die.
Draken gets skill onto KJ, but now he's dead. Blake is like, you know, I want to, my mech's on cooldown. I don't want to use it, but it's on cooldown. So I'm just hide here in Fountain. GG gets called. And yeah, Dreamers get, honestly, like the early laning stage looked really well for the Dreamers, but you mentioned it a couple of times, the macro gaming was, I mean, they looked lost. The Weaver got caught everywhere. They were making the weirdest rotations.
Mentioned pretty straightforward draft. It doesn't look as strong as game 1, but looks overall pretty good. And they go for Van. Oh, wait, so. Oh.
In range, and there's the harass, and he's going to be able to yoink the bounty. In the meantime, on the other side, it's Miggy stealing the bounty as well. Snowball dodge of the Jimmy Cough Starbreaker, but HFN is dropping a lot of HP, and HFN does not get denied. They tried their best, but they did not succeed. First Blood secured for... Yes, indeed, you see it correctly. 4 bounties and First Blood. Dreamers coming in to win it and take it to Game 3. Speaking of winning, KJ in the Roche pit is going to lose his life as well. King RD now getting...
He had to convince me. Like, I was a really strong hero, but also has like a really high ceiling in execution.
Yeah, but it was
obviously
horrible...
not the greatest partner.
Yeah,
so
it was
maybe
a horrible
the Gyro
game
does
for IO.
Yeah. No mana for Snowball. Wait, what? Is he dead?
Well, they lose Tibu, and Blake doesn't get the kill onto the Tusk either, so that is a little bit of a waste. Losing the Gyro in the bottom lane. Speaking of losing someone, KJ top dies again. HFN luckily enough in the bottom lane. Tibu, however, is the one struggling. Blake trying to heal him up. So much damage coming out, and Tibu is dead again. Plus his courier gets sniped in the process. Blake pushed underneath the tower. This both
okay, KJ.
Nicely. KJ, nice loosened beam to interrupt the stun, but he is just faster. Ooh, Nightmare comes out, but KJ, I can't believe that was a miss. Nonetheless, KJ should still tickle down, and that is going to be 2 new earn charges
found, and there's no way he survives. It's actually impossible.
IO TPing in as well because...
Or is it?
Okay, in comes Miggy, Arena, big 3-man Arena, smacks him to the side spear as well, but the... Oh, that is a worst timing for the Exorcism to heal him up. Tibu is dropping low, can he get away? No, he cannot, and Miggy with that haste rune will not be able to do anything. Miggy,
he's invisible. Okay, I hope he doesn't go for Tavo though, because he's gonna heal. Oh man, this is so late.
They're going in for Tavo. There is no Spirit Vessel just yet. It's getting delivered, but the stun, the damage, is it there? Yes, it is. King RD is going to be next. They did lose the tower in the process, but they find themselves 2 very big kills, especially Tavo taking out 5. I want to see the Dawnbreaker ulti. Come on, give us the Solar Guardian. Oh, speaking of which, in mid, Arena onto 40R. Going in, Ghost Ship comes out. Aishar's blocked, trying to creep him out of the arena. 40R does get stunned up in the last second. Tavo actually TP'd in and ran through, but he's going to get obliterated because Spirit Vessel means you got...
Will fall for this play. There's smoke behind the Luna.
Going in, do they have the damage? Stun lock attempt. Nightmare save. BKB gets popped. In comes the Eclipse. Can they turn it around? Miggy drops his arena, but there's HFN just walking out of it. Tibu gets the heals that he needs, and Blake will be relocating him out to safety, but it's 2 kills picked up for Wolf Team, and they keep the Luna alive, so a very big usage of the first BKB of the game.
That was a great debate. HFN disassembled the BKB as soon as the jump happened. He was able to get... Okay, no, they do TP the Mars, because I don't think they should be trading. That, like, they're ahead. They're supposed... Oh boy, here we go.
Iggy, very aggressive. Relocate is there as well. HFN pops the BKB. Great Torrent holds Tibu and Blake in position. But he's bringing all the heals to the world. Tibu is just surviving everything. HFN BKB is over, and now he's an easy target. Tibu turns his attention towards the rest, and I mean, they focus everything on the IO, and Tibu, like, they really don't care. Snowball comes in, they will find the kill onto Jimmy Cobb, but now they're grouped up together, and the slows, the
So damage coming from the gyro. I don't know what they do. Because you don't have Exo. Sure, you could pop Exo, but I think it's very easy for them to just
grip.
disengage.
Tibu being held in place, but there's the kill coming through. Tibu, however, still taking a lot of damage. The heal, is it going to be enough? No, it's not. That's going to be his first life gone, but luckily enough, he has a second coming back. No IO for the fight, though. For Tibu, he's turning his attention. In comes the nice flat cannon damage. Tavo, Spirit Vessel, you don't heal as much. Needs to be careful himself. They did buy back onto King RD. And it's gonna...
Players, hello, Mark.
He walks out of position a little bit. Heal was somehow in the middle of the Sky Arena. Does get dropped. Do they really want to commit for this? Roche did just respawn. This is probably the worst time to have two players dead without a buyback, and now Blake needs to hope that the relocate gets him out of harm's way in time. He's at least keeping them distracted for a bit of time. But yeah, Roche is up.
I think that was the first mistake, and then the eye also waits relocate. King RD though.
King RD
kind of in a pickle.
It was, yeah, he's just dying from the Plague Wars.
What? Are they getting Roche even after that? There's no way. What's happening?
Oh, Tavo, look at that
dude.
range. That's so ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, this is disgusting. Just as Venom's supposed to be. I mean, Tavo wants to go in, but I think that would be a huge mistake. This double damage on the jar just makes him impossible to fight
those
right now.
Plague Wards coming in. Draken with the ulti. Tavo, he's just straight up losing his life in the Roche pit, though. The shard gets picked up. He loses life for it. Tavo, though, no BKB. Exo is about to end. Draken's going for the TP out, and he gets away scot-free. KJ still dies to Draken's dot somehow. And it's healing. There is a ton of it. Plus, there's also a Satanic on the Gyrocopter now, so he can always purge himself off of the debuff. He doesn't even have a BKB on the Gyro. That's how little of a hoot he cares about this Dire team. Oh, that snowball HFN right on top. Do they get the kill? The arena, though, make sure no damage goes outwards. And they will continue the fight, but they might get that first life gone. Relocate to the side, a very tiny one. He still has the Aegis. Just let him die, come back later, go for the entire team wipe and finish it off. And that's exactly what it seems to be the case. He still hasn't lost the Aegis. Blake in the trees. The relocate actually sends him back with 10 HP. Davo walks further forward, pops his BKB, but he doesn't have Exo, so he's literally just running in like, hit me, hit me. Just severely lacking damage. HFN, his BKB is down to 6 seconds as well, so doesn't have the shard, doesn't have that extra range attacks. He needs some man fight to Gyrocopter, who's got an Ag, Satanic, everything he wants to take an engagement, plus an IO to back him up. Might lose his first life here, but again, he still had that Aegis. Are they going to be able to get a control going? No Fiend's Grip on the Bane. There's just no ultis available. He gets dragged back, though. Slightly further back. Blake.
It's good for him. He just does more damage when he's closer.
Yeah, but they're actually not taking as much on the side of Wolf Team.
Like this. Like he was supposed to be the wall. Yeah, they do wrap around. Can they burst the IO?
The supports. IO gets dragged back. Blake loses a lot of HP. Jimmy is just going to fly up in the sky, get the heal down, and they find the kill. HFN is dead. They will lose Blake, but Tavo on the side will just get run down by Tibu and the rest of the team as well. That looks like it's going to a Game 3 indeed. The GG call gets made. And yeah, it is honestly, you know, Dreamers' macro game this time around was a lot better than Wolf Team's.
Yep. Yeah, it's so annoying, right? You have a lot of slow, so that's why I think it's even better for Void now, because you do have the time. Okay, Jug. Oh.
It's okay. Not necessarily 1, 2, 3 the best hero to deal with a tiny PL.
Dive. Okay, this is terrible.
Level 2 dive. That shows you exactly how incredibly... And they have the vision of Tibu. Does dodge it, but...
He the Illuminate.
He didn't dodge it, though.
No, I think he did. I think he was dead. That was a full charge, and he was low. I really
looked like he took a bunch of damage beforehand.
No, he's just low HP. Because they canceled the salve, and there's no salve. It's coming now, I think, on that courier. But he's alive. Like, somehow he actually predicted the cooldown perfectly.
Well, how long is it going to take? KJ does get taken down by Blake in the top lane. So, Jimmy Koff should die in the bottom. He just got his healing salve, but couldn't use it onto Tibu.
Last raindrops though, so he has to be careful here. When that is lost, he starts taking so much damage.
25 gold just thrown away to survive for a little bit long in the lane. In the meantime, Draken doesn't actually have the most amount of last hits, but Blake did steal a couple of them. Ice Shards block whiff though. Arena coming out from behind. 40R coming in with the big smackdown double kill top. And that is a year for Wolf Team, and they're looking mighty fine.
Oh, Miggy, hello.
King RD is level 6 as well. Pushes him back into the middle of the arena. Close to the tombstone. He's going to get slowed down. Nothing he can do. No backup from his team either. Like, that was the big downside we saw in the draft from the Dreamer side. Their team fight is non-existent compared to what the Wolf team has. Very aggressive dive in. Doesn't get the epi off, but look at that spin. Oh my lord. The heal on top, and that should keep Tavo alive as well with the healing ward. I mean, that is just pure team fight. That entire thing is just tons of 100 HP.
No, I think like the tiny burst damage. Oh, so lucky. He gets pushed back. Can they actually go for this?
Arena comes out.
Arena.
Miggy is just barely out of it. There's the big heal blast coming out from King RD. A lot of damage being dealt inside the sandstorm. Jimmy Goff on the run. The rest of the team trying to disengage. It will be 2 kills picked up and the Mars staying alive. I have Tibu farming on the side. Oh, Davo. No vision. Ouch. Need to buy some dust.
Blink on 40R. Oh, toss! Perfect toss, actually.
Midgie! That one was beautiful. Avalanche on top. 40R held at bay. Even the trees for good measure. This is really well done by Midgie. He's still alive somehow. Avalanche onto Tavo. Does not have a way out. Does just barely lose his last tool. Midgie tosses further forward his allies while staying on the very edge. And those were some...
Goes back. What the fuck? Oh my lord.
DP, Tavo, hello!
My lord!
Got him!
That was so greedy, man! Carry players are disgusting. He, like, the Ogre did everything for him. He broke the smoke.
Couple of seconds and then TPing instead of just the immediate, nope, I'm gone.
Yep. Disgusting. Actually,
that's Roche.
disgusting. Yeah. Very nicely done. HFN will collect. Wait, what? What? He stole the Aegis, man!
Wait, and he...
Yep.
That
he
is...
stole the Aegis. Being by himself there, so if he doesn't have someone else, knowing that there's a Nether show on PL, he knows he cannot get that kill, and that allowed him to get that kill top middle now.
HFN. Toss up is the control there. Omni Slash though, the arena comes out, and there's the team fight coming through. Miggy trying to go for the TP, and HFN survives because SNY is a pretty good item.
Yeah, they went a little bit too ham there. That's a tanky jug. That's kind of triggering me, but okay. Oh, Scrim misses bottom.
The attempt on Draken, and he is very much stuck. Buyback actually coming out from Jimmy Koff. What?
Okay.
Do they want to actually go? Toss back, break the healing ward. They get control. HFN dropping low. He does not have a way out, but the pushback coming in from 40R and King RD. The spin. Oh, King RD with the cooldown reduction. Saving HFN's life there. That is huge. But is it actually going to be enough? HFN still being chased down. Tibu is just on that hunt, and the hunt is successful. They find the double kill. Yeah, I definitely think like both Migi and Blake have done tremendous amounts of work so far this game. Like, it's pretty insane how long they've extended. 40R is going to chase after Draken. The Viper's going to get caught, but you know, we're at the 25-minute mark. We're past it. Viper at this point in the game does nothing. Like, it's just kind of a overgrown creep at this point. Same like an ogre. However, Blake currently is building the greatest item in the game. Tusk Aghanim Scepter. If he gets that done, that Juggernaut is going to get knocked out of every possible team fight.
Oh man, I want to see that so badly. I'm not going to lie. Oh, Tiny.
Iggy? What? He's literally walking into a sandstorm next to him.
But,
what?
say they have like 70% chance of winning this game. If Wolf Team can get it, I think there's still like a decent window for them to close out this game with no actual
in
worries.
mid. They summon Tavu in, Migi being chased, Omni Slash on top. The Tiny is about to die. Double kill coming through. Both do not have a buyback available. Blake snowballs into the fray, gets caught out. Tibu is now stuck inside the arena. He's going to get blasted as well. Does have a heart, so he's survivable as all hell, but it's Tavu with the epi. Too much.
Wait, Dreamers.
King RD being chased by illusions. Arena comes out, catch onto Tibu, that's the real one. Jump in, oh, snowball save like a god, like a G. Can it keep him alive? Not really. Will-o'-the-wisp, they're being held, locked down. The team fight is superior. Tibu is still alive, Omni Slash bouncing all over the place. Doesn't find the real Tibu. Tibu is still being hunted, but he is not dead yet. Not dead yet. They spot which one's the real one. He's quickly destroying the tombstone, but Tibu now does eventually fall. 75 seconds, no buyback available. 1,000 buckaroos off, and they find themselves the AoE team fight and lockdown. And imagine just AoE damage that the PL really is struggling at the moment to get anything going in. He's charging forward, getting rid of the tombstone burrow on the side. Jimmy Koff and Draken held inside the Will-o'-the-wisp. No one is breaking it down. Epicenter on top. Tav is just running amok through everything. Draken's still, like, he can't move. He's stuck. Snowball save attempt, but the Will-o'-the-wisp is still alive. For some reason, Tibu hasn't broken it just yet. Going for King RD on the backline. The supports are the target for this PL. He does manage to find at least one. Looking for more, but Tibu is going to disengage. Tavo misses.
Deservingly, I think that was a good performance by them. Which probably means Dreamers is not going to Division 1, and Wolf Team, albeit, is going to be a hard climb against SG and Oping. They still have the dream of going to Division 1 alive.
Tibu, buyback. One last hurrah. Charge forward. Destroy that Will-o'-the-wisp. Come on. The Ignis. The Ignis is still not dead. Finally it drops, but yeah, the Ancient's gone in the process, so... Well, it's still not completely gone. Believe, Tibu, believe. Tank all the creeps.
Oh. Nah, it was not to the fountain.
BM sprays coming out from KJ as well, and that is indeed it. Wolf Team take the series, and that means 2 out of 3 games I predicted correctly. Finally, Dktruman was for once in his life.
Right.